So you're looking to move to Dallas, Texas, but you think you need $500,000 to get a decent home, and that's really just not true. There are some solid neighborhoods with good homes under $500,000 that most people don't know about. And today I'm gonna share with you 8 areas in DFW where you can find some quality homes under $500,000 and what you can actually get for your money in each one. Hey y'all, I am Dee, your local real estate broker and DFW relocation expert. And last week I did a video on the most underrated cities in Dallas-Fort Worth. And I got a comment asking if you could do a video focusing on affordable homes under $500,000. So that was a really great question. So here we are. Every week I help people find homes that fit their actual budget, not just the expensive one everybody talks about. So if you want some really great options for real budgets, you're in the right place. And the first city that I want to talk to you about is going to be Grand Prairie, Texas. And I know some of you may have preconceived notions, but let me really share with you the reality. Grand Prairie sits between Dallas and Fort Worth, giving you access to both cities without premium price tag. It's diverse, it's growing, and it has some really great options. Solid homes in Grand Prairie are gonna start at around $350,000 up to $480,000, and we're talking 3 to 4 bedrooms, updated kitchen, and actual backyards. Some of the top neighborhoods in Grand Prairie are South Folk, that has mature trees and large lots. You also have Dalworth Park, which is a family-friendly neighborhood with parks and really great schools nearby. And then you also will have Prairie Creek, which is a newer development with some modern amenities. Grand Prairie ISD is the school district that the kids will access, and it's improving every year with multiple magnet programs, including STEM, arts, and new facilities being built across the district, and a really great diverse learning environment. If you decide that Grand Prairie is for you, it is seriously some underrated entertainment in the area. You've got the Lone Star Park for horse racing. You have Epic Waters in the Epic area, which includes a water park and tons of restaurants and shopping. You also have Andretti's for indoor karting, Boulder Adventure Park for rock climbing, and the really cool light show that you can access in Grand Prairie as well. You also have access to the Summit for shopping and plenty of parks just alongside the Joe Pool Lake. If you are living in Grand Prairie, then you are about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, which is about 25 to 35 minutes, as well as about 30 to 40 minutes or so from Fort Worth. Grand Prairie is really great for first-time home buyers, young families, and anyone who wants convenience without breaking the bank. And the Grand Prairie area is also really doing some really cool development for their retirees in the area. So don't overlook Grand Prairie. You'll get more for your money here, and more than most people actually realize. Another city that is going to be a really great option is going to be Mesquite. And if you haven't looked here lately, you're definitely missing out, because Mesquite has some really cool homes and neighborhoods for you to check out. It has been quietly transforming itself over the last few years. You've got some authentic Texas feel with modern updates, and the value is really there and incredible. So in Mesquite, you'll find some homes that average between $320,000 up to $450,000. And those homes some of them will be charming, older homes with character, as well as some brand new construction. So one of the top neighborhoods in Mesquite, which is a neighborhood that I got lucky enough to sell to one of my clients in this year, which is a really cool community called Cedar. It is a newer master plan community with amazing resort style amenities. Another top neighborhood in Mesquite is going to be Page Point. It is established with larger lots. And then you also have a really cool neighborhood called Creekwood, which is family friendly and near really great schools. If you're in Mesquite, it's going to be Mesquite ISD for schools, and they offer career and technical educational programs, dual language programs, as well as several schools with excellent ratings. And from a lifestyle perspective in Mesquite, it really does have some personality. You'll have access to the Mesquite Championship Rodeo, which offers live events year-round. The Mesquite Center hosts theater and concerts there. You'll have access to the Town East Mall, multiple golf courses, easy access to the Lake Ray Hubbard, as well as the Devil's Bowl Speedway nearby, and local festivals throughout the year. If you're in Mesquite, your commute to downtown Dallas is only about 15 miles, roughly about 20 to 30 minutes. And if you're headed to Fort Worth, it is about a 40 to 55 minute drive. Mesquite is gonna be perfect for anyone who wants to be close to Dallas without paying Dallas prices, families, and those who appreciate community events and local culture. Mesquite definitely gives you that small town vibe with big city access. So let's talk about Garland. This one has been flying under the radar for too long. And fun fact, I actually lived in Garland just off of George Bush and Lookout in a townhome just before I bought my house because I worked in Plano. So Garland is actually quite huge. And so the Garland that I live close to was the one that's close to Plano, but there's kind of pieces of Garland that's really close to Richardson, as well as like the Rowlett area. And there's pieces of Garland that are really close to Mesquite. So Garland is actually quite big. So you want to make sure you kind of check it out depending on what you're looking for. Garland is one of the most diverse cities here in Texas with a strong sense of community and surprisingly affordable neighborhoods in the area. The prices in Mesquite are going to range anywhere between $300,000 up to $475K. And the variety is really great with mid-century gems up to new builds. Some of the top neighborhoods in Garland is going to be Firewheel, which is an upscale near the town center. You also have access to the Forest Creek, which is established with mature landscaping, as well as Duck Creek, which offers affordable starter homes with really great potential. And if you're in Garland, the kiddos will be headed to Garland ISD, which has highly rated elementary and middle schools with strong graduation rates and multiple specialty programs. Also, from a lifestyle perspective, Garland has been investing into itself as well. You have access to the Firewheel Town Center, which has a lot of shopping, dining, and movie theater. I used to go there quite a bit when I lived in the area. You also have access to the Granville Arts Center for live theater, as well as the Lake Ray Hubbard activities. You also have access to the historic downtown Garland with antique shops and craft breweries, as well as Hawaiian Falls Water Park, the Spring Creek Forest Preserve with trails, as well as annual events like the Downtown Wine Walk. And if you're in Garland, you are about 20 miles from the downtown Dallas area, roughly 25 to 30 minutes, as well as about 40 miles to downtown Fort Worth, which is roughly about 50 to 60 minutes. Garland is really great for families who want some diversity, really great amenities, and reasonable prices, plus anyone who appreciates a city that is actively improving. So another really great city that you may want to check out for homes under $500,000 is going to be Lancaster. Lancaster is south of Dallas and offers some of the best value for the entire Metroplex. It's growing fast, but it is still pretty affordable. Prices in Lancaster are going to range anywhere between $280,000 up to $420,000, and you can get a lot of house for your money in this neighborhood. Top neighborhoods in Lancaster are going to be the Lancaster Meadows. It's a newer development. You'll also have Wintergreen. It's established with tree-lined streets. You also have access to Pleasant Run Estates neighborhood, which is family-oriented near a lot of shopping. And with the kiddos, if you are in Lancaster, you'll be in Lancaster ISD. It's been making a lot of improvements with new facilities focused on college and career readiness, as well as growing test scores. And then from a lifestyle perspective in Lancaster, you'll have access to the historic downtown Lancaster. It has local businesses and community events. There's also the Cedar Ridge Preserve nearby, which is 600 acres of hiking trails. You'll also have the Lancaster Community Park with sports facilities, easy access to shopping centers, annual events including the Main Street Fest, and several local golf courses. From a commute perspective, it's about 20 miles to downtown Dallas, so roughly about 25 to 30 minutes, and then it will take you about 55 to 60 minutes to get to downtown Fort Worth. Lancaster is really, really great for first-time home buyers, growing families, and anyone who wants to get in on the ground floor of a community that's kind of on the rise, if you will. Another really great city to check out within this budget is going to be Duncanville. Duncanville sits perfectly between Dallas and the mid-cities, offering suburban comfort with some urban access. If you're looking for homes in Duncanville, they're going to range anywhere between $320,000 up to $460,000. The neighborhoods have character and many homes have been beautifully updated, and they're actually really nice sized homes and lots in Duncanville as well. Some of the top neighborhoods include Whispering Hills. They have larger lots near Joe Pool Lake. You also have Marybrook, which is family friendly with parks. If you're in Duncanville, the school district is going to be Duncanville ISD, and they offer really great academic programs, excellent athletics, and the arts program. If you're in Duncanville and you're looking for things to do, you'll have access to the Joe Pool Lake, which is literally in your backyard for boating, fishing, and swimming. There's also the Duncanville Community Theater. You also have access to the Armstrong Park that has pools, fitness facilities, as well as the Duncanville Fieldhouse with multiple parks, disc golf, and trails. And then Duncanville also has a lot of annual events like the Fall Festival, and you're really close to the Bishop Arts District for for some trending dining and nightlife if you want to go down to the Dallas area. From a commute perspective, you are looking at about 15 miles to downtown Dallas, so roughly about 20 to 30 minutes, and anywhere between 30 to 45 minutes to get to downtown Fort Worth. Duncanville is going to be really great for families who want some established neighborhoods, some outdoor recreation, as well as easy access to both of the major cities. So another really great city that I want to tell you about that's definitely under this 500,000 mark is going to be DeSoto. And DeSoto is a well-planned community with newer developments and established neighborhoods, offering something for every budget under 500,000. So homes in DeSoto are going to range from anywhere between $350,000 up to $490,000. You'll find both new construction as well as well-maintained resale homes. So some of the top neighborhoods in DeSoto include Thorntree Country Club, which is an area that is upscale and it has easy access to the golf courses. You'll also have Meadow Creek, is newer with modern amenities, as well as Northbridge. It's established with some mature trees. So the school district in DeSoto is going to be DeSoto ISD. It's impressive with high graduation rates, strong college prep programs, and some brand new facilities in the area. So some of the things to do in DeSoto include the Windmill Hill Nature Preserve, which has 54 acres with trails and wildlife viewing. There's also the Grims Park with sports facilities, and you also have access to DeSoto Town Center for shopping, dining. You also have access to the Hampton Road corridor with restaurants and annual festivals, as well as several golf courses nearby. If you're going downtown Dallas, it's going to be roughly about 18 miles or 25 to 35 minutes, and getting over to downtown Fort Worth is going to be about 40 to 50 minutes. DeSoto is going to be really great for young professionals and families wanting newer amenities and anyone who appreciates a very well-planned community. All right, so another really great city to check out, and this is a fun one because I've actually lived in Cedar Hill, is the very first city that I moved to when I got to Dallas, which is Cedar Hill, Texas. Cedar Hill offers larger lots, newer construction options, and some of the best outdoor recreation activities here in the Metroplex. Homes in this area are gonna range anywhere between $380,000 up to $495,000. You'll get a lot more square footage and some bigger lots if you're purchasing here in Cedar Hill as well. Some of the top neighborhoods in Cedar Hill include High Point, which is upscale with larger lots and custom homes. You also have Cedar Hill Heights, which is established near the state park, and Uptown Village area, which is newer and has decent shopping and dining. Cedar Hill School District is a part of the Cedar Hill ISD, and it offers smaller class sizes, some strong curriculum programs, as well as some new technology initiatives. And if you're in Cedar Hill, from a activities perspective, you'll have access to the Cedar Hill State Park, which has 1,800 acres with hiking, mountain biking, fishing, and camping. There's also the Penn Farm Agricultural History Center, which has multiple golf courses. You also have access to the Uptown Village at the Cedar Hill for shopping and entertainment, as well as Northwood University bringing cultural events, family-friendly movie nights and festivals, and of course, really easy access to Joe Pool Lake. If you're headed to downtown Dallas from Cedar Hill, it's roughly about 25 miles, roughly 30 to 40 minutes, as well as about 40 to 50 minutes if you're headed to downtown Fort Worth. Cedar Hill is really great for families who want more space, outdoors enthusiasts, as well as anyone who prefers a quieter lifestyle with a little bit of nature access. Before we go to the final city, if any of these cities sound something that piques your interest, you want to go ahead and click on the link that's in your description box and book a free consultation call so we can go ahead and get started on your journey to Texas. And if you're not quite ready, no worries at all. There is a link in my description box that will take you directly to my free relocation guide. This is a really great tool for you to utilize as you are on your research journey before you move to the area. So the final city on the list is going to be Farmers Branch. Farmers Branch is literally surrounded by expensive areas, but has managed to really kind of stay affordable, offering some of the same amenities. So homes in Farmers Branch are going to be anywhere between $350,000 up to about $485,000. Many are in established neighborhoods with mature trees and character. There's really not a whole lot of of new construction in Farmers Branch. But some of the top neighborhoods include Brookhaven, which is a well-established and has lots of lots, and of course, really close to the Brookhaven Community College. You also have access to Amber Creek, which is newer with modern amenities, as well as Valley Ranch. It's family friendly and near some really great parks and schools. If you are in Farmers Branch, it is served by the Carrollton Farmers Branch ISD, which is highly rated. You'll also have options for the Dallas ISD magnet schools, as well as multiple private schools nearby as well. From a things to do perspective, there's a Farmers Branch Historical Park with museums, close proximity to the Galleria Dallas for premier shopping, easy access to the Love Field Airport, as well as multiple DART stations for public transit. You'll also have access to the Rose Garden, as well as the Berkshire World of Wildlife Museum. And you also be really close to Addison, which is one of my favorite cities that has tons of restaurants as well as lots of holiday celebrations. From a commute perspective, you're only about 12 miles from downtown Dallas, so really, really close. And you're about 40 to 50 minutes from downtown Fort Worth. Farmers Branch is gonna be really great for professionals who want to be close by to everything because it literally is super centered to the Metroplex. And it's really gonna be great for families who appreciate established neighborhoods and anyone who values that commute convenience. So there you have it, 8 areas in DFW where you can absolutely find quality homes under $500,000. And here's what I want you to remember. Affordable doesn't mean settling. Every single one of these areas offers something really great and special, whether it's location, community, or even your lifestyle. The key is really knowing what matters most to you. And so finding the area that really delivers on their priorities within your budget is really what's gonna make sense. So if you're local to Dallas, comment down below. I would love to know what are some of the areas that I may have missed that you believe to be affordable and under that $500,000 mark. And until next time, I'll see you in the next video.